Holy shit. I'm having to re-record this. Because I started choking on a bit of fur that went down my throat. And I'm still coughing and clearing my throat and shit like a fucking 20-year chain smoker or some shit. So if I die, at least I got it on camera. As possibly the first death related to inhaling fur, I suppose, if that's gonna go down in any record books. So that's awesome. Now I kind of forgot what I was going to talk about a little bit. Here we go. Now I remember. So, Aromantic Awareness Week. I'm pretty sure it's over at this point, but I'm always late to the fucking party because I don't like parties, but that's not what we're talking about. So, despite my last video being about coming out as a self-shipper and Fish being a self-insert into the Witcher universe that I used to ship with one of my top favorite characters, if not my favorite character of the entire series, I thought I'd take a moment to talk about just how weird romance in real life is to me, and how dating is a complete anomaly, in my opinion, when it comes to real people. Now, I just wanted to clarify, yes, I am on both the aromantic and asexual spectrum, but I will not be talking about sexuality-related things, because I don't want to. And it gets into kind of trauma-induced or traumatizing territory for me, so I'm not going to do that. I don't have to. With that being said, my bird is shouting a little bit. With that being said, I also wanted to go ahead and disclaim that I'm not claiming to be some sort of person above everybody else because I'm not seeking a romantic partner. In fact, it's probably quite the opposite, because I just think dating is incredibly strange. I think it's scary and weird and unnecessary, and I don't mean that in you plebeians seeking romance. Psh, no, I mean that in I'm a little tiny creature who doesn't understand these things, and I scuttle away at any mention of them. Kind of. But yeah, I just don't understand it a lot. Even when I was really little, I didn't understand it. Now, this isn't to say I can't enjoy a good, romance story, or that I don't feel happy for people in my life who get into romantic relationships or start dating. There are plenty of people out there who I am genuinely happy for. But at the same time, I just still don't really comprehend the full scope of it and why some people do that. And also marriage. I don't get marriage. Which is very ironic because, again, in my fictional relationship, Fish is technically married to Lambert, even if that would never ever happen in canon. But that's not real. I can pull myself out of there and I'm like, oh yes, I'm still single and I don't want anything to do with anybody else. And I would never get married. But I don't know if I'll talk extensively or even a little bit on marriage in this video. Mostly just wanted to talk about dating because that's already a subject enough to me to warrant a video. So I don't know. I'll just see where this goes. So ever since I was really small, I just never really got the concept of dating or romance, despite having participated myself. But I really only realized that I did that and had those terrible relationships because I was young and I just thought that was what it was expected of me. And I didn't actually really find any of these people attractive. And when they asked me out, I kind of felt obligated to say yes. Because not only had I not been taught proper boundaries growing up and consent, and I still am denied my boundaries. We're getting into trauma territory. I'm pulling us out right now. but also just because I didn't want to be rude. That was another big portion of it, or perceived as rude. Because I've heard horror stories about how people act when they get rejected, which again is something insane and asinine. Why would you go out of your way to try and make somebody miserable or just harass them or bother them just because they said no and just because they are not interested in you in that way or they don't want to go out with you? Obviously, there's a lot of reasons, as to just, gender differences and societal reasons and patriarchal reasons. Not going to get into that. This is just trying to be a nice little me complaining about shit again, or just me contemplating things. But I know there's a lot more to it than just what I'm saying right now. So that's kind of where I stand. I always thought it was just kind of excessive sometimes. While I do enjoy romance, I find a lot of times an unnecessary romance plot can just completely ruin a piece of media for me. So I've not had the best outlook on dating. And just as a concept, when I really think about it, this for more than like 5 seconds, I think, wow, dating is so strange. Like, why do people go about it with so? And also, flirting is incredibly strange. You're gonna tell me you're going to walk up to someone that you have never met before in your entire life and revel in or be under the assumption that they would be okay with you just blasting them with like some weird romantic comment or something, or compliment. Like, fuck you, I guess. Like, I did not ask. Like, here's an example. This is the worst of the worst. When people flirt or kind of come on to me when I'm at work, holy shit, you are the worst human ever if you do this. Like, I have been threatened with physical violence at my workplace. I'd take that over someone trying to hit on me at work and get my number. Like, literally. Because as you can probably imagine, I don't pass as a trans guy. I don't pass. So everyone assumes, that I'm not a girl. I mean, I'm not a guy. Oh my god, that was a disaster. Oh, can't give the transphobes ammunition like that. Holy. But that's true. I am also not a girl. But, you know what I was trying to say. So they'll come up to me and I'm actively working, doing whatever the fuck. And they'll be all like, hey. And I'm just like, oh, fucking hell, what do you want? But obviously I can't say what's actually on my mind because I have to keep my fake happy-go-lucky retail attitude up and be like, oh, hi, how are you doing? Is this something I can help you with, or are you checking out? And they're just trying to, I don't know why I got whatever. And they were all like, so you're actually, can I get your number or whatever? Like, cause I want to, see if we can, I don't fucking know, go get coffee one day or go out to eat. I'm just like, go fuck yourself. Get away from me. You're so disgusting and weird. Like, because when you flirt with someone while they're at work, especially in a retail job, when they are under the obligation to treat customers nicely, even if said customers are actively being a shit, then there's a power imbalance there, and therefore you have more leverage over them, so they cannot say truly what's on their mind. But obviously I have a good thing to, counter this, and I say that I can't do that at my job. Which gets them to leave, oh my god, which gets them to leave me alone, thank god. Or I just straight up just say no. And I don't elaborate. But holy shit, when just this random fuck comes out of nowhere and just tries to, like, get with me like that is an automatic no. I don't understand that. Why would I ever want anyone who is just this random shit that comes out of the blue? Like, I don't know you. I don't know you, so I don't want anything to do with you. I don't get how people can like, oh, like that's the adventurous part of it. Like I just met this person and we should go on a date. Like, um, good for you, I guess, but I think you're insane personally because that's just so strange. Like that could be a fucking murderer or something. Obviously, it's not always going to be that. It's not going to be that crazy all the time, and that's not the entire mentality I'm trying to have. But you get what I'm saying. Like you just don't know the person. And again, like when they harass me at my job, I personally find it kind of harassing because holy shit, leave me alone. Um, but yeah, that's just the worst. I don't understand. And then this is the whole dating game, I guess, which is like I have to take a little bit of a breath because I just completely lost my train of thought because of how insane it is. Just like just everything, just like having to read hints or take hints or whatever. Like I'm also neurodivergent. I have ADHD, so like social cues are not always my strong suit. Like what the fuck are you on about? Just tell me it straight. Tell me it straight, or tell me it gay. I guess I don't fucking know. Like why are you doing this? Why are you just dancing around to try and just tell me straight up so I can tell you no. Like oh my god, it's really fucking weird. And I hate when they're all like trying to be all like shy or whatever. It's like, man, get away from me. You're so fucking weird. I don't like you. Like, man, it's the worst. And even worse is when they're like trying to really like hype themselves up or whatever. And you're like, dog, you are not all that. Excuse me. Or at least again for me, it's like, man, I didn't ask. I'm just trying to go about my life and not have to worry about this shit. Like, I'm never going to say yes. The answer is always going to be no. So it's like if you're going to do it, don't drag it out. If you're going to fucking bother me trying to ask me out, do not long-wind it or anything. Just get to the point. Don't make it weird. You're already making it weird, in my opinion, because I find it weird. Just say it and leave me alone after I tell you no. It is not that deep, bro. Like, and I don't get why people get so, like, again, I when people are like, oh, I'm so heartbroken, I got rejected, it's like, dog, lock the fuck in. But again, this is just me being aromantic, because I don't form those, like, attractions or anything really with anybody. It's just I don't, like, I can't connect the little, like, dots or whatever on why you get so extremely sad just because someone said no. It's like, okay, dog, like, shit, man, it's not that deep, it's not that big of a deal. It's like people just wallowing and shit after they just get rejected. It's like, you've not even done anything, you just asked and they said no. Like, that's the worst thing they could say. Unless they're doing something crazy like, oh, look at this dude, or look at this person, ha ha ha, he sucks, he fucking just asked me out. It's like, we're not in middle school anymore. Or sometimes maybe we are, because the amount of adults that act like middle schoolers is crazy big. There's so many out there. So, I don't know. It's so odd. I've saying that so many times, but to me, it's just not worth it. It's not, none of it is fun. I don't have fun. It would just feel like a chore. Just having to worry about this other person. Like, when I make friendships, they're not burdens. Obviously, they can be if the other person is, a problem. But to me, I feel like even if that person wasn't a problem, just maintaining that relationship as dating someone, that is the problem in of itself. Because there's just so many expectations and, like, having to prioritize them and shit. It's like, I'm sorry, you don't get all that. Like, you don't get to dictate, like, how often I see my friends or talk to my friends or anything. It's like, I don't know. That's really hard to explain in my opinion. That's just it doesn't make sense. It's really nonsensical, and it's just not worth the hassle. That's what it would be to me. It would be a hassle. Just meeting the expectations and all that nonsense, and then don't even get me started on the physical aspect, not even like the freaky stuff that I said I wasn't gonna talk about. Just like holding hands and kissing and shit. It's like, I guess holding hands is fine, but then it's like they want you to like come over here and shit, and it's like, man, fuck you. I want to. Like, ugh. I've kind of mixed feelings, but mostly repulsion to PDA. Like, it depends on the kind of PDA and like how intense it is, I guess. But holy fucking shit, some of y'all gotta chill out for real. Some of y'all with your fucking PDA bullshit, you've gotta calm the fuck down. I'm telling you. You do not need to be making out 3 feet away from me at the fucking register. I'm just chilling trying to ring y'all shit up, and you're just fucking suction cupping your faces together. It's like, calm the fuck down. Calm the fuck down. Holy. It's so nasty, dog. It's like nobody wants to watch you make out in public like that. Holy shit. It's so weird. And then I said I wasn't going to talk about marriage, but I'm just going to throw it in here. Why would I want you in my house? Actually, that goes with dating and marriage. I don't want you in my house 24/7. Like, this is my house. It's mine. You don't get to live in it. You don't get to, you're not sharing my money. You're not sharing my bed. This is my shit. You stay out of my shit. Like, I could not live with another person in my house all the time, like, for life. And I know, obviously, it depends on the married couple, and it's going to be different for everybody, but still, the expectations of just having this other fucker in your house with you all the time, and, like, you spend the rest of your life with them unless you get divorced. It's like you got to legally bind it. Why would anyone want to do that? I say, even though my persona is married in the fictional world, but still, I don't like it. 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 Ugh, gross. Bye.